Cadence of Conflict, Asia, July 2, 2018. NBC reported news of recent months to counter news of recent weeks. It wouldn't be the first time NBC had a precarious definition of news. Intelligence reports about very specific details of possible uranium production were broken as news by NBC. Bloomberg and others reported that NBC reported it. Taipei Times reported that Bloomberg reported that NBC reported it. NBC breaking this older news made more news than the outdated news itself. The whole claim smells smelly. It's likely a ruse, but we'll need about 2 weeks to know with confidence. Hong Kongers like to protest so often that they are expected to protest annually. This year, protesters claimed a 50,000 head turnout. Hong Kong police estimated less than 10,000, which would be a record low. Surely, neither crowd estimate had any bias or motive to distort the numbers. Remember, Hong Kong students like to protest more than is deserved. China could do better with counter PR, but not much can be done when dealing with spoiled students. Don't be roused into hating China by the dwindling spoiled Hong Kongers. Protests are profitable in Hong Kong because they help sell newspapers in a market saturated with so many newspapers that they throw them at pedestrians on the sidewalks. Hong Kong's biggest problem is complacent Christians. A more genuine problem of concern is the attention Chinese manufacturers are drawing from Western press coverage of Taiwan court rulings. Taiwan makes about 60% of the world's computer components. China wants in on the game, and people are being prosecuted in Taiwan for stealing company secrets that would go to China. The biggest element of a case is in place: motive. Most of the so-called news about trade wars are the most obvious. Companies are having problems with trade during a trade war. Really? This is considered news these days? Either that, or it's an obvious attempt to skirt the deeper issues behind the China-US trade war for global economy hopefuls, hoping to sway public sentiment by reporting what was all foreseeable. And that is the cadence of the conflict already seen in the Pacific.